Hello my friends, I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're one of my amazing subscribers, thank you for being here. Ooh. First two cards that wanted to flip. We've got the King of Wands and then we've also got the Two of Swords. Libra energy, Scorpio energy, Scorpio and Sagittarius, so fire and water. Somebody who's a natural leader, or they think they are. Someone who's a visionary, entrepreneur, somebody who likes to look at the big picture. But it's also about overcoming challenges. And I get the feeling that if you are going through a challenge of some sort at this point in time, you're trying to balance the pros and cons. So there's some difficult decisions, maybe weighing options, or maybe you're at a deadlock. And I see this individual looking so incredibly intently at this person, but this person, I'm getting a sense that whoever this is, they're really trying hard to block their emotions. And I think that's a hard thing, because whatever this decision is that needs to be made, it's really touching down in the heart. It's about moving forward. It's about some progress or action that one needs to take. Maybe even integration. Integration of the pros and cons. That could very well be the situation. But it took a lot of power to get to this point. It takes a lot of power and strength to be able to see that black and white is two ends of the spectrum. Black, white, but there's a gray area in between in which we need to take action on. The foundation of this is somebody wants to take action regarding their hearts. Maybe they're charming, romantic, creative. Maybe they love beauty. This is that romantic knight in shining armor. Someone who follows their hearts. Perhaps someone's thinking about making a proposal, and that's why it's hard for them at this point in time, because there's big picture items. There it is again. Two. Decisions, pros and cons. Time management, balancing the decisions. What will happen? But what do I love to do? What action should I take? I've outgrown where I'm at. So someone's outgrown where they're at and they know that something needs to change here. Perhaps this is the transition from knight to king. But of course, the higher we go and elevate, the more comes at us. Here's your Seven of Cups. So opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose. And that, I think, is where that emotion comes in with this Two of Swords. There's something, and I feel that it's whoever is watching this for answers. There's so many options that are available at this point in time. But it's almost like, you know, whatever decision you make in the here and now, it's like, is it going to take all of your action? Will you be happy? And I say that because this Knight of Cups is somebody who has a heart of gold. I'm hearing a heart of gold. Somebody that wants to do something that they love. But yet, is this a trapped situation? Are you feeling trapped in terms of, you know, the give and take? It's like, if you do something you love, will you make less money? If you do something you love, will it upset others? Or do you step into this king status and then you're not doing something you love, but then you're blocking out that inner calling that is saying, look, I'm not fulfilling my purpose. So there's been a lot of confusion here in the past about what to do. There it is, another choice. 2, 4, 6. Now you have your 6, the Lovers. And I feel that whatever choice you make is going to be a little bit hard, because you're going to be leaving something behind, or someone behind, or both. And when you leave this behind, I feel that it's painful, right? I mean, it's very hard to move on, because then we grieve who we were yesterday, because that person, that side of ourselves, got us to where we're at. So the focus right now is trying to find that courage, that confidence to become independent. Pisces, Aries energy. And maybe that's what the clash is. I mean, this person has a zest for life and determination. They look for joy. And you can see that she's looking over here, but this Knight of Pentacles has the back turned, and this is about hard work and productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. So there's this balance here. You're trying to find something that you love, that you enjoy, but in the same respect, I think that one is outweighing the other in order to achieve the goal. So if it's money, status, security, it's like you have to turn your back on who you truly are, your creativeness, your creativity, your dreams, your wishes, the things that make you feel alive inside. And then you've got to put yourself into this box. Why am I hearing box? But there is this clarity that's coming through. You are going to find a breakthrough. Perhaps it'll be the balance due to the double-edged sword. It would mean having courage again and persisting. But it's also a test of faith. Do you trust yourself enough that you can be independent, that the fruits of your labor will pay off, and that you will receive the rewards and luxury of self-sufficiency and financial independence? Some of you may get a flash in your mind where it all makes sense. And yet it's interesting because you still fight against yourself. Or maybe this is other people that fight against you. They're telling you you're being a daydreamer. You're not thinking clearly. But yet there's something inside that you know. And it's based on the strength and compassion, optimism. There's something you know you can do here that's going to bring you, see, abundance. So there are opportunities for a new career or financial opportunity or a new venture for prosperity. And it takes a lot of courage to be honest with yourself. There needs to be unbiased judgment and direct communication, but it's also about perspective. Oh, wow. Someone wants to offer you love. Other people as well see how loving and compassionate and caring you are. Look at, see? There's that compassion. Someone who likes comfort and calm. Nurturing, healing. You have this nurturing ability to heal others. And there's an opportunity here. No wonder you're torn. Practicality, financial security versus what you love to do. There it is. The fears are that you're comfortable. The fears are that you're used to everything that you do, and so perhaps you feel that it's better to stay safe. You could be thinking a lot to the past. Maybe you feel, I'm hearing missed opportunities. Maybe you feel like you missed out on things because you didn't go after the things you love. Music, perhaps. And now, the challenge is here. That's the outcome. But again, it's about perseverance. Perseverance as well against all of those. who disagree. A lot of Leo energy here. Leo. It's perhaps you're dealing with a Leo, which would make sense for this fire sign. This individual may think they know what's best for you, but no matter how much pressure they're putting on you, it's toxic. They need to deal with their shadow self. They need to deal with whatever it is that's trying to restrict you or hold you back. There's selfishness here. A selfishness because you bring them balance and nurturing in some way, but they've tried to hold you back. Oh. This is somebody, I feel, who doesn't think before they act. They just go and they bowl over others. It's about power and control. And that's the challenge. They want the power and the control over you because you bring them abundance in some way, shape, or form. But this needs to change. The Death card, endings. Why? Because good luck and karma, life cycles, destiny. You're at a turning point now. There's an inevitable fate here that's coming into play. And I think that you have an emotional attachment to whoever this is. But yet, they're not thinking about what is good for you. And because of that, there's big issues. But there is going to be a change here. A metamorphosis or an end of a cycle. Okay? Maybe there's going to be an end of this combative energy, this hostile energy, this controlling energy, this person who thinks that they can keep you down. And I say keep you down because when I'm looking at this card, I'm looking up at this individual's face, and it's like this person saying, no, you're not going to move on. No, you're not going to get better. No, you're not going to do what's good for you because it's about me. Me. Selfish. I'm hearing selfish. But I also feel that you're done with that. So it's up to you, really. You've got all of these decisions to make, but the good news is you know you have to make one. And you've gone through the part of thinking things through, weighing out the balance of pros and cons in terms of physicality, as well as your energy levels to either take on a new adventure or not. And I feel that this was very challenging because it kept you stuck. And you felt bound. Why did you feel bound? Was this part of your shadow self? Because you can be free. But I do also see that you're turning your back towards new opportunities. You're trying to be fair, but in this fairness, are you doing what's right for you? Hence this moving forward with Knight of Cups energy. So a little bit more thinking, but I think that you're going to come up with the right plan. And the good news is that fate cannot be stopped, nor can your destiny. Hence this Wheel of Fortune and a completion. So if you choose to stay in the past because it's familiar and comfortable, and you choose not to change because of that, then you'll get the same results each time. But if you choose to take that step forward into something new, I feel you might be happier. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you and others. This means doing what you love, not what is expected of you. Allow the truth to empower you and others, and this will set into motion a kind of change that'll be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You'll be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. And doesn't that feel amazing? And the results miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. It's time to take that step for you. Yes, you have comfort and security where you're at, but there's something inside of you that's saying, I need to move on. I've outgrown where I'm at. And yes, it hurts. There's all those cups that showed up in the reading, but we have to understand that feelings can't be the only driver for a decision that you make, because they can keep us stuck. And maybe that's what that devil energy was, is codependency. Maybe you feel that a need of some sort is being met because you're needed where you're at. So you're like, oh, well, I'm needed here, as opposed to fulfilling your own cup with emotional happiness. And I think that you're at that teetering point where you can see, look, I can make myself happy. I don't need to rely on others' approval or validation or support. I can do this. And I think you also know that there will be other opportunities and other people that will come into your life that will provide you with those things. But it's a matter of getting real with you and what it is that you want. So spend some time thinking on this. Let me know in the comments. Okay, bye.